Michelleshow, yeah, Michelleshow.
You know what's up. The star of the show returns. Immortal Technique. You never let me down. You never let me down. You are the best. If you don't think Immortal Technique is the best, then you need to stop thinking. Now, look, you never know. This was requested a lot. This is like my most requested Immortal Technique lately. Everybody said, you never know, you never know. So, guess what? I'm on it. Let's get it. Hold on. I had to make sure my camera was working. Been having some malfunctions lately. I can't play with Immortal Technique like that. Shit. You definitely got my best rap style of all time, I think, because man, how you do that shit, bro? Your rhyme patterns, the Immortal Technique style, it is unflappable, man. I don't know what that means, but use your context clues, man. It's a crazy style. I think I know what's about to happen. Hold on. Life. I knew it. I knew it. It like, dang. She didn't. I was thinking she's gonna say AIDS, like she had AIDS, so she couldn't be with him because she didn't want to give him AIDS. She cared too much, so she had to turn him down. But she secretly wanted to be with him. Like I knew it. I seen that shit coming, man. Damn, man. Cause I first of all I heard another song that was similar to this, um, from Chameleonaire, but I just seen it coming. I seen it coming. I like that too, man. Dang. I wonder if, well, you know what I'm saying? AIDS is different from something else that you can't get rid of. Like something else, you can make a choice. Like maybe he still would have said yeah, but with HIV, you're gonna die. It's like, maybe she made the right decision. Woo! Immortal Technique. That's deep, man. And then that affected you too. I like that you put that on the end, like that affects you. Now it's like, I wonder if you married now though. I don't really know a lot about Immortal Technique. I just know that you one of my favorite rappers now, and I just know the music. But as far as your personal life, I don't know a lot. I want to get to know. Guess I gotta do my research, but I never really do like research on people, man. I just like, what I'm saying, I love them and dig right them for the music, but I don't kind of go farther than that except for with Young Dolph. That's the only person that I just kind of like. I don't know why, but with Young Dolph, I know everything about that nigga life down there for when he was a baby. Like I got damn deep into that nigga personal life, but I would like to know more about Immortal Technique, the person, because damn, that's a great song. That's a classic song. That's right there with Dancing with the Devil with me. That's up there, man. Storytelling shit. That's why I don't see why niggas be hating on T Grizzly. Like just because there's more street storytelling than like love and shit like that, he's still on that level of storytelling. But other than that though, man, more Immortal Technique coming soon. Whatever y'all say in the comments. Got 100 more reactions. I gotta do today though. Start now.